back to the Diabetic Diet Show. Today's show is Italian-marinated chicken. It's show number 283, and it has some really good ingredients. I'm going to make up an Italian creamy dressing. I'm going to do some mashed potatoes and glazed vegetables. Let's go through the ingredients really quick. So you will need Parmesan cheese. I have the cheese already measured out. Italian seasoning. This Italian seasoning is the same seasoning that I custom made all these ingredients together for the Carrabba's video that you'll see, where I'm dipping bread in oil with the seasoning. And my tip in previous videos about having your water boiling in a teapot rather than in the pan. You can put a little in the pan if you want to start warming it up, but I just go ahead and put a little in the bottom like that just to keep it going, and then I'll take my measuring cup for how much water I want, just like that. Put it in. There we go. Now we'll leave that to get back to a boil. It'll take a minute. What I like to do when it's a late night and I have to rush, been working all day, got home late, need to make a meal. If I was feeding the kids, mine are grown up and gone, but still, when I get home late, I don't make the same type of meal as if I get home early. To give you an example, if I got home early, I would use the potatoes to make the mashed potatoes. But when you get home late and you're in a hurry, that's when something like this, that's a convenience product, is good to have around. So I'm going to use these tonight. I'm going to try to show you every shortcut I can think of here. And the red russet potatoes, I'm going to put them away for another night. Put them in there with the little white ones. Zucchini, definitely one of my favorites. Cherry red tomatoes, one of my favorites. I use the cherry red tomatoes in place of using the big ones because they last longer in the kitchen, they taste better. So much stuff you buy and you end up having to throw it out. Refrigeration is great, but you can't refrigerate tomatoes very well. So cherry tomatoes, that's a good one. Then you need some franchise. It's kind of one of the important bases that I used. It's a cream cheese. And then mayonnaise. I've measured out the mayonnaise. By the way, all these measurements for all this, if you just, in the lower right hand corner, click on that subscribe button, you'll see the more button, and that's where the recipe is going to be listed. If you have your cell phone, turn it up, hit the subscribe button, and then you'll see the more, and that's where the recipe will be. I'm working to get my 1,000 subscribers because I'm going to do a contest and a giveaway to the first 1,000 subscribers. I'm going to give away some appliances and all kinds of kitchen tools and gadgets. I've already bought them and I have them stored, so you'll want to subscribe. Then I'm going to use a sherry, a cooking wine sherry of some sort. The mashed potatoes, as you can see, I did a full cup of water, and now I'm going to do a full cup of the instant mashed potatoes. Put them in, lid on it really fast, keep the heat in there. Grab my whisk. A couple of different kinds of whisks you could use. Big ones, little ones. I'll use the big one here. Just give this a little bit of a stir. More ingredients. I'm going to use garlic, but today I'm using roasted garlic, which comes in a jar from the store. Give it a good shake. That's what I'm going to use today. I have honey Dijon mustard. Have that all measured out. Need to cut up the zucchini. I just knock the ends off like this. Then cut it in half so it's more manageable. And then just cut them up into sticks. By doing it this way. Okay, this is the last of cutting it up, and then we will be done. Then I take my scraper, move it off to the side, since I'm right-handed. Just kind of park it right there for the moment. Have to do these tomatoes. So I'm just going to take a lid with a nice lip, take some of the tomatoes, maybe too many, let's not overdo it. Just like this. On here. We rotate them off with the zucchini because they're going to the same place. I'm going to the same party. There we go. These will be good, these are fresh. Now let's start the chicken by putting some olive oil in the pan. A couple of turns. I'm going to be using gloves today. I buy these at discount dollar store. I like having them, they're easy, so you don't cross-contaminate things. I take my chicken, which is actually in a Ziploc bag, and I'm not even going to take time to open the Ziploc bag. I am literally just going to cut right across. If it would leak into the plastic tray. You should never store meat on an upper shelf. Should always be stored in a container of some sort. Cheap, easy. This package of gloves is 100 of them for $1. So that gives you 50 uses. Can't go wrong with that. Spatula. This could take 5 to 9 minutes for your meat to cook. Check it with a thermometer. You will generally know it's done when it gets quiet. It's like me, you know I'm done when I'm quiet. Black pepper. Salt. Italian seasoning. Really can't do too much Italian seasoning. Can't do it too wrong. It's not like sugar or salt or cumin. You gotta watch those. And you want to put in about as much of this as you need to make them light and fluffy. While we're waiting for things, I need to put the franchise in the potatoes and half of my measurement of cheese while my spatula is dry in the mixing bowl. Just like that. Countertop's a little slippery. Gotta kind of be careful whether you knock a pan or. And put some garlic in here too. Not much. This isn't overly strong because it's roasted. People that really like garlic will like roasted. If you just like garlic, you haven't had good roasted garlic. You've probably had raw garlic or undercooked or overcooked garlic. My eyes are watering a little bit here from things. Now if I would have put a lid on that pan, of course it would have cooked faster. But I want to cook slow. Low and slow. Meat is all done. Let's pull it out and just set it aside. Really smells good. Let's put some more oil in here. Let's put some butter in here. Use a quarter. If you need to, you don't even have to take it out of the package, just throw it in like that. Then we want to throw the zucchini and stuff in here. And the mushrooms that I have. Mushrooms, when you bring the mushrooms home, take them out of the store-bought container. If you buy these chopped up ones, they're usually fairly clean. You don't have to clean them or anything. But what I do is I put them in this paper bag. And then when I cook them like this, I just break them up with my fingers. I need to put my ingredients in here. So zucchini. And the zucchini, because it is fresh, it's going to take a few minutes to cook. Tomatoes won't take long, but the zucchini is pretty fresh. It's funny, sometimes of the year you get really fresh stuff and other times you can't get fresh stuff. There we go. Turn off the heat. Everything is all done and it smells so delicious. I'm going to go ahead and serve some up. Just like this. There's always seconds when I cook. A little bit of cheese on top. Some Italian seasoning. If I can get it open. Just like that around the plate. Makes it look nice. There you go. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Goodbye for now.